Right, I think we're live. Welcome back to Checkmate with Blake, and today we're going to be doing our we're going to continue our series where we solve some chess puzzles to teach you guys how to improve your tactics and improve your elo as a result. If you join in this stream, feel free to just hang out, let me know. We can solve these puzzles together. If you have any questions, we'll do an analysis. I'll go ahead and cover them just to make sure you guys know how we solve them, so that we solve them together and that you guys do improve your chess. Again, if you don't want to solve and you just want to come hang out, feel free to do that as well. We're just going to have a fun stream and kind of go through this stuff together. Thank you guys so much for your support on this channel. We are almost at 1,700 subs, which is just blows my mind. We've really grown a lot in the last few days, last few weeks. Thank you guys so much. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that. Join the channel. And if you do decide to join, welcome to Checkmate with Blake, and I'm very happy to have you guys. I am doing a new stream. As you guys can tell, we're streaming on the shorts format, which I was told by a few viewers that this would be better, that people would tune into this more and that it shows up on shorts feeds. But let me know how this looks. Let me know if the shorts format looks better. If you like the old format where it's like the horizontal picture, we can do that too. Also, let me know about the music and just the stream quality overall. If I need to change anything, I can definitely do that. Again, we're solving puzzles. We're now at 11,120, as you can see here. But again, feel free to let me know with any ideas on how I can improve the stream too. So in this position, in this puzzle here, what I notice is that this queen is looking here, and we also are attacking the rook, which means we'll just simply win material if we were to take this rook. Of course, you might consider moves like here, but since we can just win material, we may as well go ahead and do that. So we just take here, and then we take back. All right, let me make sure I can see your guys' chat too. Oh, I just saw, for some reason the chat was blocked. How are you doing? What's up, Fuzzy Falcon? All right, on to the next one. Immediately you should notice that this is a free piece. The queen does look at it, but it's still going to be a checkmate. In fact, we probably should take with the queen. I'm imagining taking with the queen would be better to force this. Of course, actually, if we take here, we would win the queen because the king has no move. So it actually takes with rook. Let's see, on to the next one. We have a check here. They do have a scary attack, so we need to be careful. We don't have this check because the rook. We do have a check here too, so it's actually between one of these two moves. It's actually going to be the correct move. This is a little more complicated. Maybe we should consider after this move, though, where can they even go to? I mean, they have to go in the back rank. Actually, that's their only move, I believe. And then we can give this check, and after they go here, it's actually a checkmate in one. So yeah, that's it. Fuzzy Falcon, are you subscribed to the channel? Are you new to the channel? I'm imagining it's this move, because we have a double attack. Yeah, I think it is. We sack the queen. You're new to the channel? Welcome to the channel. I'm glad to have you. I don't think I've seen you in a live stream, but I'm glad to see you here. How does everything sound? Does the audio sound good? Does everything sound good? Do I need to change anything? All right, here we can just go up here and actually win the game. It's very simple. And here is actually an important move. Make sure that you don't play this move because they will come here, and now actually it will be a draw because then they will swing over here and have a draw. Hey, Audio, welcome back in. Audio's a great supporter of this channel. I really enjoy having him in the stream. How are you doing, Audio? Let's see. Oh, this one's actually really cool. This one's really cool. If you guys want to try and solve this, let me know because this one's a really cool one. But the move, it's actually sacrifice the queen. Because after they take back, you take here. Their only move is to block with the rook, and you have a checkmate. Brilliant move. Wow, that's a brilliant move, too. Yeah, and of course, their only move here is now to take, in which we have checkmate. I've never done this stream where we do... I've never done the stream on vertical format, but it seems like we're already getting more people in here, so maybe this is the way to do it. Got me a hot cup of orange passion fruit tea. Okay. All right. I don't think I've ever had orange passion fruit tea. Maybe we take here, but I think actually it's probably this. Yeah, it is. It's this. Oh. No, that would hang my queen. Not that move. Okay, actually, this one's actually... Found you my recommended. Well, I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have you on the channel. Maybe... I don't think it's this check, but I guess their only move is here, and then we play I I don't think this is the move because they'll take... Maybe they'll play this check. I don't know. I actually am not sure on this one 100%. Let's checkmate. So I'm guessing it's here. They go here. Oh, maybe we take with the bishop. That's right. Yeah, we take with the bishop, I think. I'm gonna actually... is there a way to... Yeah, analysis. I want to see this. I want to see for sure whether it takes with bishop. Okay, king h7. Queen takes. Okay, it is queen takes. Sorry. And then they go back here. Oh, yeah. And then... Okay. I see. Now this is checkmate. Wow. Wow, what a cool checkmate. I've been getting back into chess recently. Played chess comps in high school. That was the 80s. Oh, wow. Wow, you played chess for a long time. That's impressive. Let's see. Okay, maybe the queen is trapped. Potentially, I don't know. Oh no, just got back into it. Well, it's a great game. I've been having a lot of fun with it over the last few years. This one's tricky. This one's not so easy. We do a lot of different streams on this channel. But on my last poll, we do polls on the channel because I like to make content that you guys like to see. So on the last poll I did was, you know, we did a guess the ELO was the top pick, and the second top pick was solving puzzles, which is why we're doing this one now. Maybe it's a move like here to play this, because that would also trap the queen. Range between 1400 1700 then. Well, I'm glad you're taking on the challenge to learn again. It's just such a fun game, and it's so good for your brain, I think. I don't know. This move seems wrong, but maybe it's right. I mean, this move doesn't work, of course, because first of all, they could take, but they could also take our rook. I don't know. What do you guys think? Obviously, I do see that this could pin it, but I don't think we have tempo or time to actually execute that kind of pin. It could be this move. No. I don't know. What am I missing? Am I missing something obvious here? I'm not so sure. Yeah, it definitely has. The engine has changed chess a lot. It really has. Which is why solving puzzles is so great, so important. What is this one? Really? Oh, that makes sense because we're double attacking. I see. We double attack and we would yeah. Because if they would have taken with the queen, we would have won the rook. I don't know how I missed that one. Okay, this one seems like here or maybe here. This seems right. Obviously, I know this is hanging. Zero knowledge. Wow, Audio, you're brand new to chess. I didn't know that. But then queen takes. Maybe not. Problem with this move... Well, they can't take with the knight. We have checkmate. And if they take here, we have checkmate. Yeah. Brilliant move. Okay. This one seems like here, here, and here. No. No. Here, here, and rook takes is actually the way to do it. Speed clubbing. Speed cubing. Oh, like the Rubik's Cubes? That is so cool. I think that's cool. Speed cubing. Is that what you mean? Do you mean like Rubik's Cubes and stuff? That's awesome. I used to try to solve those. I actually started doing some of those like speed cubing. I don't even think I could solve a Rubik's Cube anymore, but a few years ago I learned how to do it and I could solve one. Believe it or not, I think I could solve a Rubik's Cube. It was like I know it's not that fast compared to most people, but I could solve one in like 30 seconds or something. It was like 35 or something was my fastest, but I enjoyed it. Win the bishop. Okay, it's probably just takes in here, right? I don't know. I don't know if 30 seconds is fast. I don't really know. I feel like there were people who could solve way faster than me. Oh, this is a nice checkmate. Brilliant, and we take here because they can't go back because the bishop cuts it off. So it does seem like streaming in shorts format might be the way to do it because actually we have way more views than we normally have in these streams, actually. Okay. I mean, I see this, and then their only move is here, and then we play this. Yeah, sure. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that was really that. Maybe it's because I compared myself to people who were solving so much faster than me. I felt like everyone was solving faster than me. We actually have a cool tactic here, I think, but well, maybe not. I don't know this. This one's... Oh, is it just here? Yeah, it was just very simple. Have you done 11K? Have I done them before? Like I'm on 11K right now, as you can see at the top here. On my other, I actually have a personal account. This is obviously my like Checkmate with Blake account, but I think it's much higher on that one. I don't know what it is. Here we go. Yeah, it's just... So obviously the puzzles are going to get much harder, which I'm not necessarily looking forward to. I kind of like when the puzzles are a little more fun. Let's see, maybe here and then this, but problem with this move is they play here, and then if we go back, they'll drop this way. And maybe it'd be nice to play this, but I feel like it just gets cut off. So maybe here to set up this idea, like this to set up the fork. Well, I guess they can't take. So actually, yeah, it's just right. That's just right. I don't know what I'm thinking about. And actually here, the wrong move would be to move your queen. Instead, you have to play this move to tempo the bishop so that you can win the free piece. Surely this, right? Ooh. Okay. Maybe, I mean, surely we give the check first. Yeah. And then we can take here with checkmate. Or no, not checkmate. Almost. What is the idea? Is it something like this? To continue the checks? Maybe? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Would you guys prefer, rather than puzzle solving, to like play viewers, or what do you guys prefer in streams? What is something that you guys want to see? Oh, this is a nice tactic. You sacrifice the rook, and after they take back, you take here, forking the pieces. Yeah, people voted on wanting to do this where we like play puzzles, but I try to do what you guys want to see. That's kind of my whole point. Obviously, that's the whole point of my channel. If you go look at my channel, it's all about teaching and about, you know, like having fun in the process. And I try to make things simple to understand for you guys. So really, I'll do whatever, you know, if you guys want me to play viewers to teach, or want to play bots, or just do chess puzzles, I'll do any of it just to, you know, kind of help you guys improve. Whatever you all want to see, really. It's kind of how I like to do it. Surely here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Wow. I mean, we could try to play this, but oh, okay, yeah, this is the move. Wow, that's actually so sneaky. It's because then we have a checkmate here. Okay, we have two queens. This just looks like almost mate in one. Yeah, they have to go here, and then probably like a check like this is just checkmate. Okay, there's a fork and a double attack on the queen. So that's got to be the move, right? Okay, we could win a piece. Don't want to take here because the rook hangs, so we have to take the queen first, and then we take back, and we're just up a piece. Okay, maybe I've been learning to get the king into play. Yeah, that's a really important lesson. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my videos I put recently on the you know, the 5 rules to instantly improve your chess. Like I have a knight video and a bishop and a rook, but I was gonna make one on the king. I just don't know how well people would take that. I don't know if people want to see a king video, but it's really important, as you're saying, getting the king into play in the end game, because in the end game the king is actually the most important piece generally. Okay, we have a lot of options here. This move is tempting. Oh, we have a double attack. Never mind. We have a double attack here. We could actually... But how do we best play this? Because if we just give this double attack, do we have any ideas? I don't know if we have any ideas. Because they're just going to move. And we're not attacking the queen. I mean, this move looks really good to me. But where do they go? Obviously, if they go here, they're going to get pinned. And they can't go here. But if they go here, we'll play this move. So, yeah, maybe... No. Okay, it's not that. But it can't be the double check. Really? Oh, wow. Wow. Look at this, everyone. Look at that. There's this. That's a nice checkmate. I did not see that. Okay, what? What? This is a 12,000 rated puzzle? Okay, alright, sure. Here, maybe? And then here and here? Yeah, surely. And then this move. Is it going to be a checkmate? Here, and there, maybe? This feels wrong. I don't know. Not sure. Actually, there are advantages to not playing it, but I think it's this, and then takes. And then we're attacking both, and we'll be up a piece. Okay. Looks kind of nice, right? Doesn't this just look kind of like a checkmate almost? What do you guys think? They have to block, and then we can play this move. On the queen. Okay, come on. Right? And then here. Or is it... Oh, do we just start with this? Because then their only move is here and here. Problem with here is they will block, and then actually, yeah. So we have to play this, and then we play that checkmate. Wow, I'm really shocked at how much better this video is doing now that we're streaming on the shorts format. Whoever told me that, if you're in the chat from the last stream, I really appreciate it. It's really good insight. It's really doing much, much better. Okay, I don't know this one. I mean, here. And if they play there, maybe... No. Bishop check kind of looks good because they have to... Oh, yeah, it's bishop check. Bishop check, and I'm actually going to show this in the analysis because this one's kind of tricky. It's bishop check. They go forward, they get checkmate in the center of the board. If they go here, we play this check and we play a checkmate here. And if they go here, we play this check. Only move is here and checkmate. Okay. Yeah. Whoa, look at that one. Look at that checkmate. That's nasty. That is a nasty checkmate. Okay, here we sacrifice the rook, takes, and we play queen check, where we're double attacking the pieces. Brilliant, and... Okay. Yeah, we'll still take that one. These puzzles actually aren't that hard right now. I'm thinking we sacrifice the rook. Just looks right. After takes... Take? Or no? Is there better? Always look for better. Okay, yeah, we just won a piece, I guess. Surely, right? And then if they play this move, maybe play here. Like, to still force the... Yeah. Wow, what a move. Okay, guys, we're at 2,700 rating. I don't know what's the difference. Why does it say that I'm at 12,000 here, but then here it says 2,700? I don't know if you guys can see this. Actually, I guess you guys can't. It says puzzles 2,700. That's one of the downsides of this short format, of putting in the vertical format rather than the horizontal, is it does cut off the screen. Like, I had to kind of go into to make this. First of all, I had to watch a video on just learning how to set up the vertical format for you guys, but also I had to crop it so that you guys can't see the rest of it. Obviously, it would take up too much space. That's the downside of it, really. Okay, do we just take here? Come on. Yeah, that's simple. If you guys want me to slow down on any puzzles too, just let me know and I'll slow down on them because I'm kind of going fast. I know that. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, hold on. This is okay. For my viewers who watched my last video, if you haven't seen it, it's actually a really good video. I think it was a very good one. But it's how to see winning sacrifices. For those who watch that video, please try to look at this position and tell me what the move is. I'm going to give you the hint. The hint is that in this position, it's the same tactic that I talked about in my last video of overloaded pieces. There's a move here that one of their pieces is overloaded. First, I'll just stop and say, what is the overloaded piece in this position? Can anyone tell me what the overloaded piece in this position is for black? Because this is an overload tactic. And if you want to spot tactics like this, seriously, go watch, stop this stream, go watch that video because that video, I think, really will help you guys to find these tactics. Yeah, let me know, though. I want to see if you guys can spot this. I'm going to kind of give you guys a second. Because there's an overloaded piece here. And it's actually a pretty advanced concept, I think. But that's obviously how you spot these brilliant moves. A lot of times they are advanced concepts. Master games? Yeah, I could do master games. In fact, I haven't, believe it or not, I haven't like studied a ton of master games. I mean, I've of course seen some of the more popular ones, like some immortal games. But I would definitely be interested in going through some master games with you guys and going through them. Do you guys want me to just show you the move, or do you guys think you could solve this? Because this is a very, very important tactic. Like, this is one of those where you can win the game if you can find this move. Alright. I'll go ahead and play the move, because it doesn't seem like anyone is saying which one it is. And that's okay. It's a very hard thing to see. Okay, so the overloaded piece, which if you guys saw my last video, again, then I think this would kind of show itself. But the overloaded piece in their position is this knight. Because what you should notice in this position is that you have a check here, and if you had this check, you would win the queen. However, this knight is stopping you from winning the queen. So, you might think, how can I remove this piece? Obviously, your bishop is also under attack, so the key move in this position is actually to sacrifice the knight on knight e5 because you're double attacking the queen and this piece, and you're protecting your bishop. It's a brilliant move, and then after they take with the knight, as you guys see here, we'll give this check and actually win the queen. That's a great tactic. Seriously, go watch that overloaded video, or it's called how to see winning sacrifices, because I think that's kind of the idea of it. Okay, this one we just sacrifice the rook, take here. Their only move is this way, and I'm probably something like one of these moves, or maybe even swinging the rook over, but surely it's a rook sacrifice because we're bringing this piece over this way. Now here, again, we have to kind of look at it. A move like this kind of looks good, but maybe they'll just block with the rook, and now we don't have a checkmate threat. A move like this also looks good, but this piece is so well defended that I don't know if that's correct. Maybe you bring the rook over, threatening a checkmate, and then when they play the rook over, we have this move. Only move is here, and there's got to be something in that position, but I'm not certain. What's up, Silent Shadow? Are you newer to the channel? I don't think I've seen you in one of the streams before. Are you newer? Okay. I'm not certain on this move. You're newer. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you. The channel's really grown a lot. I don't know how new you are, but over the last month, we've gotten so many subscribers. It's been a crazy ride. Okay, actually, I think I'm being silly. I think it's just here. But then maybe this blocks. It's not so easy. Oh no, then we win the queen. Yeah, it's here first, and then we win the queen. Wow, that was actually really complicated. More complicated than I felt like it should be. Okay, we have a check to win the bishop. Is there better? We always have to look for more. Maybe this check comes in, because queen c3? Yeah, queen c3 is correct. Yeah, of course, audio. It's a great. I think it's really helpful because I think a lot of people want to play brilliant moves and they don't know how to play brilliant moves. So, so I think it really helps if that's what you want to do. Yeah, we probably just pick up the bishop, to be quite honest with you guys, and then we just probably play here and take the free piece. Yeah, there's no better move. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, next position. What do we have here? Obviously, we could take this. Of course, they'll take here. Just take, by the way, are you about to... You played Brilliancy? That's awesome. That's great to hear. What's your chess elo? Or actually, we have a better move. It's actually play this because it's pinned. Yeah, this is probably the move, but I'm not certain. Maybe you should look into it. Yeah, I think we just play here, and then we just pick up the piece, because they can't move it, right? Because obviously we would take here, even if they could move it to a good square. 650. That's awesome. All right, here it's surely just this royal fork where we fork these pieces. Okay. Ooh, now here we don't want to just pick up the queen because we have checkmate. The knight does a very, very important role of blocking the king's only escape square. All right, this is checkmate. We sacrifice our queen, they go here, we play this move, their king goes here, and checkmate. Wow. Yeah, surely. We don't take here, but we play this? Yeah. What a move. What a move. It's actually kind of a crazy checkmate, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. 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 Okay. We'll move on. Enough of it. Okay, maybe... No, not that. Here. Take the queen. Okay. We have a plethora of options. Those are the hardest puzzles to solve, though. I think we just go back here, to be honest with you. When we just threaten a checkmate here, we threaten a checkmate. Here, followed by... this check. Yeah, that's it. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know. I think I missed it. I think I know what it might be. Hold on. I don't know how I missed this. It's a sacrifice the rook. You play here, and then you play this way, and now it's checkmate. Yeah. What's in my last Guess the Elo video, Hawaiian, I think his name, it's Hawaiian Island Weddings. He's one of my subscribers. He sent me a few games. He's a very strong player. And in that Guess the Elo video, I expected him to find this rook sacrifice. Because he's a very strong player, I expected to find this rook sacrifice where you take and have the same idea. But here I am missing it in the same exact, very similar position. So that's the lesson learned. Okay, do we not just take and then play the rook check? Hey, there you go. That's right. All sacrifices make you a strong player, okay? All sacrifices make you a strong player. Yeah, I don't know. Surely, right? Like, it says my eyes are sharp. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's saying my eyes are sharp, but I don't think that was very sharp. I think that was a pretty easy one to solve. Okay, do we just take? Yeah, we just take. Yeah, for sure. Show me. So there's two ways to do this. If you want to be a part of the next Guess the Elo video, first of all, of course, you have to be subscribed, but I know you're subscribed to the channel. So just send me, you can send me an email. What you'll find on my chess channel, if you press the About section, you'll see my email address. You can send it there. Or what you can do is actually send or put a comment on any video. Just put a comment on your video showing your PGN or just things like that, and put your Elo so I know it. Yeah, since we're doing this right now, doing puzzles, I don't want to switch it up, of course, because I put the thumbnail and everything, and we kind of be a little disorienting, but we can definitely do it. Like, if, I do Guess the Elo videos, you know, once I have a few videos or a few games from you guys, once I have a few games from subscribers, I'll do a Guess the Elo, so I can definitely do it. Yeah, I can definitely do it. Absolutely. I don't know if you're interested in this Silent Shadow, but I also have channel memberships that I just added. And on the third tier, which I did it like this on purpose because I don't think you'll find better value. And since I'm such a small channel, I think it's fair for everyone. But I'm offering $20 a month chess coaching, which is like, I'll do these live streams, but it'll only be viewers only. Like Audio in the chat, he's in one of the memberships. And you can we'll do like one-on-one or, you know, two people, however many members we have. And since we're so small, we don't have many. You can always do that. And we'll do like a chess coaching where you can ask any questions. We go over any game. We can do any concepts you guys want to improve on. And it's just like a small group format. Oh, it's okay. If you can't do it, it's no worries. It's no worries at all. Your support alone means the most to me, to tell you the truth. The support means more than anything. So yeah, it's here. And then this move. The support means the most. Don't feel like you have to purchase anything, because you absolutely do not. Your support means more than any amount of money. Of course, it does help me, and I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that you have to, because I don't feel that way. I understand. Yeah, then just send me your game or put it in a comment on any. It's okay. You don't worry about it. Just put it in a comment on any video, and I will put you in the next Guess the Elo. for sure. We can do it. Or send me an email, whatever works best for you. Wow, this is a crazy checkmate. Who sees the checkmate here? Who can spot the checkmate here? I'll give you guys a chance to try and solve this. I'm 53 and I'm broke too. It's okay. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, seriously, you guys don't feel any pressure, because obviously your support means the most. I'll give you guys a second to spot this checkmate. Again, it's another sacrifice. Yep, you got it. You see it. You're very tactically aware. Yeah, rook h4, and then this pawn move is a beautiful checkmate. You're right, rook h4. Okay, here we just take this, undeniably. And then, yeah, then we take here, forcing the rook or knight to take, and then we have a checkmate. Wow, that's a double brilliant. That doesn't necessarily feel that way. Of course, it's easier to spot these brilliant moves whenever you're actually playing puzzles. Okay. Surely we just take the knight now. Okay, this one's going to be hard. It's always hard whenever you have so many pieces on the board. To me, it complicates so much. It really complicates things, so we got to try and actually look at this. Obviously, the first thing I see is a bishop check. But I'm not sure. Can't they just go here? Okay, let's try and solve from there. Then maybe we play this rook check, and their only move is here. And then we play this rook check, and it's checkmate. Wow. Wow. Go walk your dogs, no worries. Cool, I'll send you... Yeah, absolutely. Send me your game. Send me your game audio. I definitely will analyze it. Okay, I didn't see that move. But I don't think it changes things, right? Surely we just play here. Actually, it kind of simplifies things. And now we give... Oh gosh, I'm trying to... Okay. Now we have the option of playing this check. Because, yeah, and then here. Wow, that's actually... This one was really hard. I don't think this one should have been the same ELO as all of these other ones. I mean, 1300... And that was much harder to me. Okay, we know we have a checkmate here, so knowing that, we can take this. Okay, fair enough. But we take here, and then we win the queen. So. Okay, right, probably this. Oh, what did I miss? Hold on. Slow down. Oh, I'm being silly. This piece is hanging. This piece is hanging. We can take here, attacking the queen, and then we take this one, because the piece is hanging. You feel too slow for these puzzles? Hey, if you want me to slow down, I don't mind. I mean, again, the point of this isn't for me to solve these puzzles. It's really just to have a good time with you guys, and also help you guys solve puzzles. So, I will slow down if that's what you guys would like. Just want to make sure everyone's having a good time. Alright. Calculate correctly and we'll win a pawn. Okay. I don't think this involves much calculation. Can't we just go over here and win these pawns? I mean, seriously, what is this? What is this? Alright. Yeah, calculate and we'll win these pawns. Sure. Okay, we just win the bishop. Okay, you guys see this tactic? Wow, I'm really shocked right now because my last video on the overloaded pieces, how to see winning sacrifices, I'm really shocked at how many puzzles it really shows up in. This is the same kind of tactic. This is we have an overloaded chess piece here. What is the overloaded chess piece? Who can tell me that? And what is the answer to this puzzle? I'll give you guys a second to spot it, and then I'll give you guys a hint, and then I'll go ahead and show the move. Wow. It's crazy. Maybe I'll make more of those how to see winning sacrifices videos because there's so many tactics that I'm finding in these puzzles that now that I've done that video, which also of course helps me to, kind of practice my skills up too, I'm seeing those tactics much more. So what's the move in this position? What's the overloaded piece? We can start there. Feel free to take a guess. And the first hint is that this is a forcing line. You have to play the forcing moves here in order to win the piece. That's the other hint. So we're actually going to win a piece. We're not checkmating. And don't be tempted by this move. That's not actually correct. Because then they take, and even if you give this check, after you take back, they're going to win your rook with check. So I'll go ahead and give a hint. The overloaded piece that they have on the board here is actually queen e2. So knowing that, what is the move we play? Knowing that their piece is queen e2, the overloaded pieces, and then what is the answer? And why is it overloaded? Because it has to cover this square, and it has to cover the rook. So knowing that, there's another hint. Is anyone starting to pick up what the idea might be? I don't want to rush, and obviously the chat is delayed for me. For those who don't know, the way YouTube chats work is I think there's a slight delay. So, you know, I might say, which one is it? But it takes a second for me to actually see your guys' message. But I'll go ahead and show it because I don't think anyone's saying it or spotting it at least. But knowing that this queen is overloaded, yes, you're right. Good find, Audio. The queen is the overloaded piece, and knowing that, we can actually give this check here, forcing the queen to take because it's check, right? And then we take with a check, and since the queen was overloaded, since the queen was actually protecting this rook, now of course the rook is undefended and we win the piece. Wow, I'm really shocked at how much this is showing up. Okay, surely this check, it's got to be the move. It just feels right. And then we take, and then we take this way. Yeah. Okay. I want to take with one of these pawns and then play here, but this knight has to hold down this pawn. Ads. When are the ads coming in? Ads. What do you... Okay. I got to try and solve this. I'm thinking we take here. They have to play this move, and then we activate our king. Yeah, surely, right? And then we activate our king because we don't want to move our knight. The knight has to cover this. And you cannot play a move like here. If you guys have seen my knight video, then you know that this knight does a great job at blockading this pawn. However, we don't want to blockade here because, of course, the knight is fulfilling that role in this position. And you definitely don't want to play a move like this because then they push the pawn and then your knight is stuck here. Your knight has to stay here and it can't blockade on A8. Well, it could, but it's not a good square. Instead, knowing that this king has to go here to try and win this pawn, what we do is we play here. Because then, if we play this move and the king comes forward, we take, and if they take, we will push the pawn up the board. So you actually play this move, and then we take, and of course now, as I showed, we would win the game. Alright. Okay. This seems right. Because if they take here, we take here, up a piece. They take our queen, we take their queen, yeah. And we just want a piece. What is this one? Maybe it takes, and then, oh, I see it. We give a check first, and then we're double attacking. Yeah, I think we give this check, and then we take with the queen. It takes here, attacking this. Wow, we're really climbing the ranks here, guys. Let me know, whoever's in the chat, go ahead and say hi, and also let me know when you found the channel. I'm curious to see how many of you guys are new and when exactly you found the channel. What video was it that brought you to this channel, or is it this video? Which video got you guys to come join the channel? Here, okay, if they drop back, then we play this move and we win this bishop. And here, if they go this way, we win this bishop. Oh, that's a horrible move. Why would they play g3? Maybe I just don't understand. Ooh, look at that. It's got to be it. Yeah, because they go here. We give a check. They have to go this way. We win this rook. Wow, what a find. Surely this way. And then the check, and we win the rook. Wow. I think I saw the one with the 5 tips. Okay, great. Great. I was just curious. Yeah, that one, the one with the 5 tips, I'm assuming you're talking about the night video, because that video, it really popped off. I mean, it's got, I think, like, now, like, 19K views or something, and that blew my mind. Okay, it's got to be this or something. Oh, maybe we give a check. Actually, this move would be horrible, I think. They take the rook, and we can't even take the queen. We just take their rook, and we're down a piece. Yeah, so we got to give the check first, just knowing that, and then probably... Oops. Probably this to threaten checkmate. Yeah, and we can always just block. Now, here's something we have to decide though. We don't want to just block like this, because maybe they could give us a check. Versus if we go here, their only check would probably be to sacrifice, and then, yeah, I'm guessing this is the move. But do they even have any kind of reasonable check? Yeah, they do. They have this one, actually, forcing a queen trade. So we have to play this move, sliding the king over to the corner, and stopping all of the checks that they potentially have. Here? No, but yeah. Yeah, because now we take and we actually distract. Again, that's crazy. I'm really shocked at my last video, the overloading tactics, guys. This is another overloaded tactic. This king is overloaded, having to protect the bishop, but also having to protect this knight. And because it has to attack the knight, or sorry, defend the knight and the bishop, we can take a piece, which we did, and then we can take the other free piece. Wow. That video that I made really has a lot of concepts that I'm really, really shocked, actually. I mean, I knew that, like, overloading tactics, that there would be a lot of examples that could help you guys improve, but I'm really shocked at just how much of chess tactics really involve or are really related to overloaded pieces. I was thinking about my next video potentially doing on how to instantly spot blunders, too. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I think that one would do pretty well. Yeah, surely. Oh, okay, maybe I missed this, but then we have this check. Only move in here. Oh, nope, no, that hangs a knight, sorry. Here is checkmate in 1. How can I keep from overloading? I could probably set up an example. I wonder, analysis is really gonna screw this stuff up, because when I press analysis, I'm pretty certain that it messes up your guys's, let's see, I think it messes up, like up here now, I think the part that showed the range that we're at, yeah, I think it gets messed up. That's okay. Let me give it, I could give an example, but basically what you want to do is you want to, when you're developing your pieces, you don't want to put like your queen guarding, protecting so many different pieces. Like you don't want, for example, your queen to cover your knight and cover your bishop, because if they could potentially remove one of those pieces, if they could double attack, it could really, it would weaken one of the pieces and allowing them to have that overloaded tactic. Instead, what's a better way to do is make sure that multiple pieces are like your pieces develop together. So like, and I know you know this because you're pretty high rated, but you want your pieces to develop, like coordinate everything together. In fact, that's actually one of the videos I was going to make on one of my next videos potentially, was how, now that I've done the 5 rules for every single one, would be one on like how to coordinate your pieces. So now that you know where to put the knight, where to put the bishop, etc., now we could do one on how to coordinate your pieces, where we could talk about like why the bishop needs to be somewhere versus where the knight should be instead, if you had the option of moving one of the two. Essentially, coordinating your pieces is a great way to prevent them from being overloaded, and that's a very simple thing to explain but harder to actually show, so maybe I would need to make a video on it to really illustrate it, I think. Okay. Alright, this is an easy tactic. Who can spot this tactic? This is not an overloaded tactic. So this is an example actually of one where I could make a whole video on this. I'm gonna go hit the bathroom really quick. So I'm gonna leave this puzzle up right here so that you guys can spot this. Someone let me know in the chat what the answer to this puzzle is, and I will be right back. Give me just a second. I'll leave the stream running and everything. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Anyone solve this puzzle? Does anyone know what the correct answer is here? I'll go ahead and give you guys a hint. Let me get this music going again. Give you guys a second to, if anyone's else trying to solve it. All right, so the idea is here that we have a forcing move, okay? Because we're attacking their queen, and they're attacking our queen. However, we have a forcing move where we can give check first, and then we can pick up the queen. Okay. This is this, here, here, right? Or maybe just takes. Sorry. And then this. Okay. The next one. I would like to get my queen here, but I don't know if that's an option. Oh, we take here. We take because this bishop is pinning this pawn, and they don't have time to play this move because we'll have a discovered attack. But they probably will play that move. Actually, no, they're going to sacrifice the queen. Okay, that's an interesting way to keep going, but that's the move they decided. We need to promote this pawn. How can we block this bishop? It's actually to play this pawn move. You block the pawn. Okay, or they can play there. Now we just play here. Do we play this? Maybe they go, yeah. Yeah. Okay. We just go here. They have this check, but then we play this move. No, they don't have that check because the queen covers. Or the rook covers. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. This is a cool tactic. You guys want to try and solve this, feel free to. This one is, I guess the idea behind this is we have a hidden attack. And sometimes hidden attacks are more powerful than the actual, showing the attack. So instead, we create these hidden attacks. So that's why we have a tactic like this. There's a hidden tactic here. A hint is that it involves their queen. We're actually going to win their queen here. If anyone wants to try and solve it, I'll give you guys a second. Take your time. All right. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'll go ahead and solve it just so you guys are aware of this tactic. But the idea is knowing that their queen is, knowing that we're going to win their queen, first of all, is the hint. It's because we have a discovered attack here. Now, how can we force this discovered attack? Obviously, our rook is, or our knight here is pinned down, so it seems like maybe we can't do this. But we have a forcing check here, and then a forcing check there, where now we can take the queen and win the piece. Okay, what in the world is this? What am I looking at? Here and here. No? Okay, what? There's no way it's that. What? Okay, maybe I'm just reading too much into this. What is it, queen check? Just give a queen check? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, and it forces them to the center of the board. And wherever they go, we have checkmate. I don't know why I missed that. Yeah, so they go here. We have this check. They play here. We're going to have a series of bishop checks. We won't have this one because they would cut us off, but we'd have a series of checkmates. Likewise, if they go this way, we would probably just have this immediately to win the queen, but there's even better. Of course, we'd have to really look at it to solve it, but yeah, that was actually much simpler than I gave credit to. Probably shouldn't even taken time there. Okay. This queen is looking at this rook, so potentially if we played this check here, we would win the queen and potentially win the rook. Of course, we could just play this right now because the bishop is looking here. And they don't have any back rank ideas, so yeah, this is the move. You take here, forcing the queen down, and actually we're still attacking this, while also simultaneously attacking here. So potentially after they move, we'd actually play this move to further attack the queen and threaten a checkmate. Okay. Oh, I see it. There's just a fork. We take here and we fork the pieces. Okay. We want to keep this pawn because we want to try and win the game. But the problem is they're actually going to have it over here anyways. So if their king were to get to this square and we didn't have the knight, it would actually be a draw even if we got our king up the board and this pawn up the board. So instead we actually have to try and keep it. Now we could play this move, and they go here, and then we'll go there to defend the piece. That's actually the correct move. Is here, here, and if they were to slide the king this way, you would actually play the move king d7. That holds the position, and then you could get your king over here and push the pawn up the board to win the game. We just have a check. Sometimes a check just is right because it cuts this king is cut off, so they have to play a move like here. Yeah, it's got to be this. That's just got to be the starter move. And then I feel like there might be a fork here of some sort. We have this idea, maybe? This idea might be possible. Of course, if the king takes, we would have a fork. But we have to consider, what if the queen just takes? Well, then we have a fork this way. Wow, okay. There may be a better move. No, yeah, that's best. And then we win the piece. Wow, look at that tactic. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we just sacked the piece here for a fork. Okay, surely. That's definitely a one. This is definitely a one game here. Just play this. They take, and then here, but maybe not. Then they play here. Yeah, actually, I think it works. Oh, okay. We gotta take it, and then we have to take opposition. I think. Yeah, take opposition, forcing them to take a side. After they take a side, we would take the other side. So if they went here, we would take this side, and vice versa. If they go back, we would still take opposition, forcing them to pick a side and playing the same, actually, route. Okay, we take with check. I don't understand. What? What am I missing? Hold on. Is it just like a mate? Just a checkmate? And then here. And here, yeah. Getting too, jumping at the ideas. Okay, I have a dangerous pawn idea. Surely I can just push up the board. But I guess if I play too quick, they go here. So maybe I should just take opposition, but I don't know. Now we just play this move. We play here, and we're beating them to the race. Okay, check, here, here. Yeah. Wow. Okay, who wants to try and spot this one? I'll give you guys a second to try and spot this one. This is a pretty cool tactic, and this one you will find in your games. Yeah, some are easy, others take... Yeah, for sure, for sure. This is one that, I don't know, I guess this is pattern recognition right here. This one specifically is because you'll find this in your game. Welcome back. This is one you'll definitely find in your game, so this is an important tactic to know. And the key part of this tactic is this bishop. I'm going to tell you guys that. So feel free to try and solve this. We actually had one very similar to this earlier on in this puzzle solving. I'm going to give you guys just a second. Let's try and spot this. So take your time. This is an important one, though, because you will find these in your games. You will find this one specifically. Okay. We don't have any responses just yet. I'm going to show the move. Queen takes G2 is the correct move. Silent Shadow really knows his tactics. Queen takes G2 is the correct move because after they take back, which is forced, the bishop pins the rook, which allows this check to actually be a checkmate. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Rook E1. No, you know it. You know your tactics. I'll give you that. You definitely know your tactics for certain. Okay, I'd love to play this move, but after here, we don't have the check that I'd like. This move is actually the correct move. Because then we force the check, then we play the check here, then they go back, then we give this check and it's checkmate. So yeah, here first, then here, and then after they play this, we would give the checkmate. So. Okay, overloaded piece, I think. I mean, just first insight tells me it's an overloaded piece. What do you guys think? We have two options here, actually. Option number one, we take the rook, they take back, and we give a fork. Option number two, we give the fork first, forcing them to take back, then we win the rook. At that point, they have to play this check. Knight E2 check, you think? Yeah, Knight E2 looks pretty good to me, because Knight E2 is a little more like we guarantee this. But in the other line, we win the rook, and we win the queen, but in exchange for this. So we lose both pieces, they lose these two. Versus, you're right, with the Knight E2 check, we just cleanly... We'll try... Yeah, so actually, yeah, it was the other way around. You take here first, give this check, and pick it up. Yeah, actually, Knight E2 check was incorrect. Although 92 was very tempting. Yeah, I thought the same. I thought 92 made a lot of sense too. I actually considered both routes. So here we just have a fork. Okay, that's a nice move. But can we not? No, we can't tempo him that way. How do we play this one out? Oh, I'm being silly. Too much chess here now. Now we're getting to the part where my streams start to go a little too long, start missing tactics. The obvious tactic is we take the knight, because of course if they take the queen, we take back with our own knight. I don't even know why I'm considering it. Sometimes these streams, they go long, and then all of a sudden tactics are just like, my brain doesn't even spot them. Yeah, I know. The position you have right now, are you playing a game? Okay, surely it's something like this. And then after they take, we give this check, forcing here, and it's checkmate. Yeah, it's brilliant moves. And, okay. This would force a queen trade, but do we want a queen trade? Because... Oh, no, we win the rook, too. Yes, we do want a queen trade in this position because we will win the rook. Did not see my move coming. Send it to me. That'd be a great Guess the Elo game. Be a great Guess the Elo game. Send it to me. Okay, surely it's just this check, and then we sacrifice the queen potentially, you know, but maybe the bishop will take. Oh, no, we play this and we win the queen. What am I even considering? Okay, we just take it, and then we play here. Huh. Interestingly enough, no, we have to take with the bishop. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I'm being silly. No, we take with the queen. It's forced. You take with the queen forced, and then we play this, of course, because the bishop still cuts it off. I don't know. Versus the alternative, which as I was just kind of blitzing out, if you take with the bishop, I guess it's not as forcing. I didn't even consider what attacks they have. So let's look what attacks they have, because they clearly have something here. They have this knight move. Oh, because after we have a discovery here, they'll bring the knight back. What? What is happening in the chat here? All right, we'll go for a little bit longer. Stream's going pretty well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys so much. It really makes this all fun. It makes it worth it. It really does. Okay, we just have a check here. Oh, maybe we need to sacrifice first. Okay, hold on. Check here. No, then we play this check. Only move is here, and then we have here is checkmate. Here. Oh. Oh, okay. Say, put the comment that you have in like an actual video. Like, put it on my most recent video, the one I just posted about how to see winning sacrifices. Go ahead and put it in that video. Say it's your game that you want for Guess the Elo, and put your Elo too, and I will look into it. Because the problem is with this stream, once I end the stream, I don't know how easy it will be for me to find this exact comment. Okay, it's just here, surely. Yeah, put it in my last my last video that I just made. Look at this, guys. We go here, sacrificing the piece for checkmate. What? Is it because we just have forced checkmate anyways? I will not be able to guess the Elo. Okay, that's fine, but then send your Elo maybe to an email. Send it to an email so I won't see it until after, like I'll put the video up and then I'll check your Elo after the game. We can do that too. I won't really know it then. Okay, they go here. What? I guess it's because here they can play this move, King F1, and they actually hold. Yeah, they hold the position. I tried to get fancy. No need for a sacrifice. We just straight up checkmate. Probably going to cut the stream off here in a little bit. I'm starting to get a little tired. too much of, and I'm starting to miss easy tactics, like this obvious one that we go here. So my email, you can see if you go to my chess page, go to my channel page, and then you press the about section. It has my email, but it's checkmatewithblake@gmail.com, and you can send me stuff that way. So that way I won't open your email until after I do the guess the elo. Yeah, see, like, this is an easy tactic. Like, I should spot this instantly, of course, because it's checkmate in 1. But the problem is we play too much chess for too long. So I'll do one more puzzle right here. We'll end it on this one. Okay, we're just winning a piece. We can even take this first. I don't know which is better, though. Do we take first, or do we just win the piece? I mean, if we take here, they can't even take this yet, because then we'll take. Versus if we play this move, attacking the queen, I think we just win the rook, right? We just win the rook, take here, forcing, and win this piece. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this stream off, just because, as I said, we've been streaming for actually a little over an hour now. Thank you guys so much for those who tuned in. You guys really made it a great time. If you're new to the stream and you're new to my channel, go ahead and check out the rest of the channel, see if it's for you. If it's for you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It really does help a lot, and I just, the more people we have, the better. It really makes it a good time. Thank you guys so much for joining, and thank you for those who do support the channel and who continue to support it. Thanks for those who buy memberships. You guys really are great. It blows my mind. I'm just going to go ahead and say it blows my mind how we started this channel actually officially like maybe 5 or 6 months ago now. And 5 or 6 months ago, and we've grown so much, and it's all thanks to you guys. It would not be possible without you guys. Silent Shadow, to answer your question before I hop off of this stream, I'll do it once I get a few more games sent to me. So it may take, I don't know, maybe a few days, could be a week or two. But just stay tuned for it. Obviously it'll be titled like Guess the Elo. I might even do a live stream for it. I'm not 100% sure. Feel free to drop a comment on any video if you want to keep up with me and say, hey, when are you posting this video? And because of course I don't know 100% right now, so leave a comment on any video if you want to just check in with where I'm at, and then I will respond to it, and I'll let you know kind of where I'm at with the video production and everything. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest